Sissy, go.
Hi, I'm Emily Dozar.
And I'm Christopher Dozar.
And today we're going to be talking about how the Titanic hit an iceberg, broke, and sank.
Here's a model that I got for my 6th birthday. And we're going to show you how Titanic sunk.
Where was it sailing from?
It was sailing from Belfast and heading to America.
What day?
April 10th, 1912. And then on April 14th, 1912, 11:40 p.m., Titanic spotted the people spotted an iceberg and Titanic, and they were trying to not hit it, but it hit. It came to an end.
Which side it hit?
On the starboard side.
Why did it sink?
Because if it wouldn't have hit the 5th apartment, it wouldn't have sunk, but it hit the 5th apartment and it sank.
So you could have lived with 4 watertight compartments, right?
Yeah, it would have stayed.
This is the starboard side and all the compartments. 4 compartments filled up, but if the 5th compartment filled up, it would have sank, according to how the Titanic was built. But then it filled up the 5th compartment, and the Titanic sank and broke.
What happened after it filled up?
It started sinking and it broke.
Wait! I'm going to show you how it sunk. Wait.
So the funnels fell off.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a play-by-play of exactly what happened on that night. But it didn't fall in one piece, did it?
No, it just broke it. Where's the other? Oh, here's the other yellow. Here's the other piece. I thought I lost it.
So what happened when it broke? It sunk all in one piece, or what happened?
It broke in half, but it can't really break because I made it in all one. My sister made it in all one piece, and it can't break.
This model can't break.
This model can't break. And Titanic came to an end, and the pole.
The
fell
Titanic
back.
broke, the lights went out, and then after it broke, it started coming up like this. And after it filled up, the last part filled up with water, it all sank. People were screaming for help, but the lifeboats were too scared to go back because they were scared that they were get the ship, their little lifeboats, and just tip it over, and they would be in the water too.
Who was the captain of the ship?
Captain E.J.
Smith.
Smith.
Who
Captain
built?
E.J. Smith.
Who built the ship?
Mr. Andrews.
Mr. Andrews. And what night? What was the night that it sank?
April 14th, 1912. 11:40 p.m. And then the pole fell back. This pole fell off, and Titanic was underwater, and this part fell off. This is the end of Titanic.
What does Titanic look like now?
The Titanic looks like this. And this
This is what the lifebelts look like, gloves, and this is how the Titanic sank. Filled up with water first. You could tell how many compartments.
This part fell off.
It filled up.
How many lifeboats were there?
20. Hey!
60. Is it
1,500 people went into the sea when the Titanic sank from under.
How many people were each lifeboat able to support?
72, 75.
You said 72.
But how many people were they putting in them?
12. And while the Titanic sunk, it was underwater forever and never came back up. This is the end of Titanic.
The Carpathia helped the people in the boats. So when they saw
Carpathia
him,
picked up everyone in the water, right?
and then
No,
they were
dead.
sailing.
They were dead.
They were sailing to New York on the Carpathia because the Titanic sank.
No, they didn't because those people were frozen dead.
But the people in the lifeboats they picked up.
Yeah.
But the people in the water were dead.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
And Titanic.
This is
was
a grand
gone
staircase.
And the Titanic was gone. And the Titanic was gone forever. And there's a Titanic ticket.
Did the Titanic, was that the only one of its kind?
No.
No, there was
More ships that sunk.
No, but you was going to say she had a sister ship.
Mhm.
What was the name?
Olympic.
The Olympic.
Olympic was built before Titanic. The Olympic was built right before Titanic set sail.
Was it just as
Before
big?
it
It was the same size, huh?
Mhm.
the iceberg that the Titanic hit was 15 milliliters high.
And if the Titanic came back up, wouldn't have strained itself back. But it could do that someday. It could come back. It could do something about being underwater. If it could come back up, it wouldn't have that on. That would be off. These will be off. But if the Titanic if God put the Titanic back together,
So who are all these people, Emily?
God got the Titanic.
These are Jack and Rose. This is
Jack and Rose are on the end of the ship whenever it sunk.
Father Thomas Biles. He was
Yeah.
a priest.
Yeah. He's a priest.
Tell us about the band. Was there a band on there?
There was. There was a band, and they would always sing happy songs.
Mm-hmm.
Cause the
What kind of music did they play?
I forgot all this.
Rag.
And one song got sad.
Did they play ragtime music? Did they just quit and pack up and get on the lifeboat, or what did the band members do?
They stayed on the boat and played some music.
Until it sank?
They sunk with the boat, and they never came. The boat never came back. And now this is what Titanic looks like if it wouldn't have broken half. This is what it would look like.
the RMS Titanic ticket.
So that was the actual ticket. If you one of these, you were set for America, correct?
And here's the iceberg. The iceberg floats better than the ship. The iceberg was floating better than the ship because the iceberg was water. The iceberg was water because it was ice.
Do we know the temperature of the water?
50 degrees.
No, way colder.
100 degrees.
No, that's hot.
Was it 28 or something like that?
28 is cold. Wait, 25.
They said it on the movie. Freezing, a couple of degrees over.
A couple of degrees. Oh, I think 62.
Okay, so in the movie, the Titanic, what were...
I think 60 degrees.
Okay.
I think 60 degrees.
In the movie, the Titanic, what was the name of the necklace?
The heart of the ocean.
Okay, the heart of the ocean.
Oh, and show them a few pictures of other ships that sunk. This is a picture of the top
is the
of the
Titanic-
Titanic.
Has anybody ever tried to rebuild the Titanic? Make another one?
Yes,
they're making a Titanic
too.
too. It's gonna sail from China
To
forgot where, but it is sailing from China
to somewhere.
and It's a Titanic 2, and in 2018 they're sailing a new Titanic.
In 2 weeks, it's gonna come.
No, 2018.
No, like whenever they're building it. It's already built. Mom said in 2 years it's gonna be built. In 2018, it's gonna set sail. It needs to sit. That ship needs to sit in the workroom. So if they would have painted it, if it had been painted, it would they had to let it dry. If they would have painted it. So that's whenever it's gonna set sail after it. If they painted it, so it can dry.
So what is the left? Go ahead.
And here's the Titanic, what it looks like underwater if it went in a broken half.
Right, the real Titanic's broken in half, and the funnels and everything's laying all around it, right?
Yeah, that funnel was right there.
All right, what is the left side of the ship called?
Right there.
Chris, what is the left side of the ship called?
Port.
What is the right side called?
Starboard.
How about the front?
Bow.
Back.
Stern.
Stern. Okay.
Middle of the ship. And Titanic.
You just joined us. We're talking all things Titanic. So, everything you need to know about the Titanic is discussed in
Just
this
access
video.
here.
Which sea or where was the Titanic sank?
Atlantic Ocean. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. In the middle of the sea. When Titanic sank from under. Only 1,500 people went into the sea when the Titanic sank.
Mm-hmm. What was the company that owned the Titanic?
After Captain G. Agent.
Was it White
Starline.
The White Star Line.
White Star Line.
What's
Okay.
White Star Line?
Okay, so they're the ones that
What's
own
the
it.
White Star Line?
The company that owned the Titanic?
Trying to find.
That's the people that built the Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
The White Star Line is the people who built the Titanic.
That's right.
I thought the White Star Line was a star and it was white and it was blue.
Mm-hmm.
A White Star Line.
Okay.
Where is that?
Okay, well, we're talking all things Titanic, so I guess we'll wrap it up.
And we're gonna see y'all later. I hope y'all like the video. Bye-bye.
Hope y'all like the video.
Bye bye.
This has been a production of Emily and Chris Dozot.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you later.
See you later.
See you sometime.